Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order for the Polk County Board of Commissioners for Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. All commissioners are present. Announcements are on extra agendas in the back of the room. First item up is for comments for items not on the agenda. No one. Okay. Next up is approval of the agenda.
Also move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, passed unanimously. Approval of minutes from September 18th.
Move approval.
Second that.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, passed unanimously. Approval of consent calendar.
Also move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, passed unanimously. Next up is a resolution number 24-11 in the matter of opposing measure 118. This has been brought before the commissioners for a statement from the Board of Commissioners in opposition to Oregon's measure 118. I will not read all of this. Everyone's had a chance to review it and has asked that it be brought for official action and signature of the board. Any discussion?
I'll just mention that I think our constituents in Polk County understand the nuance of this and will probably vote against it as a majority. But I also understand that the seductive language of it, there's a promise of income, right? That and those unintended consequences of that may not be apparent to some. So I do encourage folks to really look into it. Look at the broad coalition of people against this. We're not the only ones. There are all sorts of folks against this measure for a lot of valid reasons. I won't go into all of them, but just wanted to mention that.
It's a good statement.
I'll just kind of piggyback on that. When you start adding taxes on gross sales, even when you lose money, you have to pay this tax. And that corporations don't pay the tax, they add it to the bottom line of the product. So it's going to increase our costs drastically going forward. So I'm hoping everybody, as Commissioner Gordon has stated, really does a homework on this and understands it thoroughly from top to bottom. So, and I hope they oppose it.
And I too concur with all of those statements, but I do realize that doing homework for voters can be challenging. And a lot of people don't want to be bothered with the long, extensive political process of researching things like this, and may look to their community leaders for some guidance. And I think this is a place where this board has analyzed the pros and cons and understands the economic impacts of an experiment like this, because this is truly an experiment that has so many ways that it can go wrong. That it's incumbent upon us to speak out for our community and help give some guidance to folks about how we see this playing out. Of course, we could certainly take positions on every measure that comes up in the state of Oregon. We don't normally do that, but this one is one that we can see could have significant impacts on our future. And the promise of a short-term gift to every household isn't necessarily the pathway for prosperity. So all those in favor of passing this resolution?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that passed unanimously. So do we have a need for an executive session?
No, sir.
All right. Any other further business to come before this board? We are adjourned.